Hey folks, Allison here. I was contacted recently by a writer at our Sunday Visitor in response to an article in the New Yorker. And the title of the article, Why So Many People Are Going No Contact with Their Families. There is an alarming trend that we're seeing where it's being supported through social media, certain psychologists, certain books that are out there about cutting off your family. Now, in situations where there's been severe abuse, active addictions, we do need to set boundaries. So we're not supposed to be doormats. But what was interesting about the article was more people going no contact over politics, over differences of opinion, different lifestyle choices, different moral values, or rejecting parental values, or feeling that your parents are rejecting your values, whatever it is. There's this concerted effort to kind of divide families. Now, the funny thing to me is that these people who are doing this, trying to create a better world, right? But the reality is, if we can't get along with our own families, no parents have been perfect. And if you're a parent, you probably weren't perfect, and you probably didn't have perfect parents either, did you? So we do need to learn how to bear with one another. Family is a microcosm of a society, right? We have our immediate family, parents, siblings, then we have cousins and aunts and uncles and extended family, and some of them are difficult, let's face it. How do we navigate that? How do we affirm one another even when things are difficult? How do we learn how to apologize? How do we learn how to forgive one another? That's what family is about, and that's ultimately what society needs to be about. So if we do go no contact, how are we really going to grow from that? So like I said, if there are severe abuses, addictions, set boundaries, but it doesn't always have to be no contact. And if you have been no contact, I'd like you to think about it. Are you praying for the people that you've separated from? I know people do that out of hopelessness. It's never going to change. We keep having the same fight. I get it. I do. I get that. But sometimes it isn't even the fights that are happening. It's just this sense that you're judging me, or you don't believe in what I believe in, or you're evil because you voted a particular way. We need to back away from that. So what I'd ask you to do as Christmas approaches, pray for those people that you may be estranged from in your life. Is there an opening? Can you send a card? Can you do something where you're clear what your boundaries are, but you don't have to have this complete and utter cutoff? Like I said, I see this as a very dangerous trend, and it's very much being fueled by social media. There are rage forums on social media and stuff like that, and it's very, very negative. So think about that as the holidays approach. And if you are estranged and there's nothing you can do, maybe you've been blocked, maybe you're not even, been out of contact for such a long time, you don't even know how to contact somebody. Really bring it to prayer. Bring it to prayer. As much as you may feel hurt, bring it to prayer. Pray for those who hurt you. It is so powerful. Offer up the suffering it's causing you for their conversion, for their benefit. Right? God wants to heal our relationships. That's the whole point of why he came, right? To reconcile the world to himself and to reconcile us to one another. So as we now journey through Advent, that's a great meditation and a great thing to start looking toward. How can we bridge some of these gaps? Hope you find that helpful. Have a blessed and beautiful Advent.